What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. If we could use this terminology to explain what's happening with Deion Sanders in college football and head coaches, we would say that Deion Sanders has a lot of these coaches' panties in a bunch, okay? They are really so mad at what Deion has been able to do. Now, this didn't start just in Division I football. Remember at Jackson State, he had a lot of the coaches mad at him over there too. All right, and I want to deal with that because remember you had Eddie Robinson over at Alabama State, Eddie Robinson Jr. He was mad, and then now you got all of these sportscasters that's mad. Some of them black, no talents like Jason Whitlock. And now there's another coach who's also feeling some kind of way, although he does have a level of talent. And that is this young man by the name of Dan Lanning. All right. Now, Dan Lanning was the defensive coordinator at the University of Georgia when they won a national title. He has been over at Oregon, has a current record of 12-3. He was over at Alabama for some time there. But I want you to hear, okay, him hating on Deion. Deion's going to respond to this, and then I'm going to come back.
I know you touched on this a little bit, but as far as the Pac-12, can I just get your initial reaction when you heard about the news of Colorado leaving? And does these changes change the approach or your attitude as far as the coming this season?
Not a big reaction. I mean, I'm trying to remember what they won to affect this conference. I don't remember. Do you remember them winning anything? I don't remember them winning anything.
Care nothing about no different teams moving. We trying to win, man. I don't care where we play.
Okay, so
I don't care what conference, who we're playing against. We're trying to win. All this is about money. You know that. It's about a bag. Everybody's chasing a bag. Then you get mad at the players when they chase it. How's that? How do the grown-ups get mad at the players when they chasing it when the colleges are chasing it?
yeah, that's true. I just
I
think
know that's true.
couple more teams moving today, rumored. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, same teams are talking about us, right? Woo! Oh, Lord, that was good.
So check this out, y'all. The funny thing about what we just watched is it came out a few days later when this happened that Oregon is moving to the Big Ten. Why? Because of money. So he had the nerve to try to call Coach Prime out about what he's done for this conference and all this. Then they move a few days later. So why even... If you don't like Coach Prime, he could have just said no comment. He didn't have to say, what has he done and come all aggressive. He could have just said, no comment. I'm here to talk about my program. That would have been perfectly fine. You don't have to fawn over Coach Prime if you're an opposing coach. You don't even have to speak on him. But when you speak on him and it's disrespectful, it seems like it's just coming from a place of hate and that you are in fear of what he's bringing into the team.
All right, shout out to Around the Association YouTube channel for that. Now, Dan Lanning is talking about what has he done in this conference. It's interesting. He just got there. His goddamn self. He's talking about what has Deion done. What have you done? You just got there. Okay? You've only had 15 games in the conference. Yet you're talking about what has he done. And then guess what? You're moving to the Big Ten. All right? Now, that may have nothing to do with him as a coach, but clearly, you're going to be moving, to another conference. And you're talking about what has he done? Number one, you only have 15 games in the Pac-12 yourself. So, you're nobody to take serious. But the reality is these guys are threatened, man. These guys' panties are in a bunch, bro. They are threatened by Deion. And one of the reasons is because of who he is. Let me just say this. Dan Lanning might be an awesome coach. But if I'm a black kid, all right, I want to play. I want to go to the NFL. Who do I want to go play for? Dan Lanning or Deion Sanders? All right? A man who has connections to the league. A man who's a Hall of Famer, who is arguably the greatest football player of all time. Who do I want to play for? And we've already seen it happen. University of Colorado football last year. How many games did they win? All right? Let me just think about it. How many games did they win? Let me try to Google it right now. Last year, what was their record? I think they went, if I'm not mistaken, 1-11 on a 6-game losing streak. In the first 2 games of the year, Deion Sanders has already beat last year's total record, okay? And I can guarantee you, however he does, he's going to finish in the top 10 recruiting this year. Guaranteed, all right? Top 10 recruiting, right? And he's a hell of a recruiter, all right? Hell of a recruiter. He already brought in all of these kids, all of these people doing great things. He has so much talent in skilled positions, many transfers, all right? Coming in, killing it. Now, I know you got your normal people that's always doing good. Georgia, Ohio State's always good every year. Alabama, Florida State, Tennessee, LSU, those schools, Michigan, Penn State, Clemson, sometimes USC, those guys that fell off. Watch when it's Colorado. And they're jealous. And it's notice it's these white coaches taking this thing. Because no matter how good you are with the X and O's, if you don't have the talent, and college football is all about talent. It's not like the NFL. In the NFL, you guys know, you win a Super Bowl, you're the last to pick in the draft, right? Like, you go deep in the playoffs, it's hard for you to draft talent unless you're a really great organization like Pittsburgh, historically, Baltimore, historically. You got like Bill Walsh. You could just really build a draft through talent. And it's hard to do. But when you're in college, you can stay on top for like 50 years, in college football. I mean, you all you gotta do is just keep the recruiting coming, keep the talents coming. The Alabama's always gonna be good, the Clemson's gonna be good, all the time. Those guys are always killing it. Now it's Georgia's time. It's gonna be Colorado's time. And these guys know, okay? Especially in those states that are close, like California. Colorado is positioned next to Texas, right? You get the best talent out of Cali and Texas, you can do some things. And instead of just, focusing, like the brother said, on what he's supposed to be doing, focusing on what you should be doing for your team, because you're not going to even be in the Pac-12 next year. You're threatened, bro. You're threatened. And good on him. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to make somebody feel that kind of way too when you start doing good. When you start doing good, I'm telling you, folks are going to come at you like that. Whenever somebody mentions your name, no matter how good they're doing, even if they got money, they're going to start hating on you. They're going to start hating on you automatically. Start hating, say anything, mad. I'm trying to tell you. And that's good on Deion. So guys, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Just before you subscribe to the bell, we're out.